Alright, Emerald City Riz here, making my way down to the river. Make an excuse to come out and check it out. We had a whole bunch of snow. We probably had about 6 inches total in about a week, which is a lot for the area, followed by an unbelievable amount of rain. So I wanted to check to see how flooded the river was. Normally where that stick is, right in the middle of the screen there, and behind it there's normally an island. So you can gauge how high the river is normally by that. There's a frog behind me. This is the Snohomish River. We're right across from a place called Craven Farms. Go there, get your corn, pumpkin patch, holiday season stuff. Nothing too exciting today, but haven't put out a video in a little while, so I figured I'd at least check in. I hear a frog right here. See if we can see him. Oh, I can't believe he's still making noise. Buddy, you in there? You gonna make a noise for me again? Alrighty. See you later. Alright, making our way down this path. I've walked down this path a million times before, but I have also fallen on it quite a few times. Walking down here with the salmon gear. Let's see here. What did I just do? I'm messing with the light. So there's all these little paths right here, like this, that take you down. Normally, because this whole bank right here, boats fly by here, so they reinforced it with a whole bunch of these rocks, just like these guys down here. And when the tide's lower, you can stand all along. You can see a little bit underneath the water there. You can stand all along here and fish. You can even see a fishing lure flapping around in the breeze right there in the middle of the screen. But there's some pretty good salmon fishing out here. It hasn't been that good like the last 10 years or so. But before that, you could stand on the bank here and catch lots of fish. Some real good times. Oh, there's the beaver. Let's go see if we can catch up with them. So normally, you can walk right down here and there's a good spot to stand, but that looks pretty muddy. I'm not risking that one. But what you do is you park. Right behind me is the parking lot. You just take the boat out of the truck, you walk it down right to here, because it gets real busy when salmon season opens and the fish are popping. But what you do is it's combat fishing, shoulder to shoulder. Everybody around here, people getting in fights, people getting up right next to you and casting over you. It can get pretty ridiculous. So what we do, we'll launch our boat right there. We'll go across to the side. And this right over here is an island. So we'll get out of the boat up there along the shore, and we'll walk in the river. We'll walk the boat up to the top. There's a really good fishing hole at the top there. And then what you do, you fish that hole up there, and then you drift all the way back down. And then it takes you right back to where you need to go. Pack the boat up and you're good to go. It works out really well. We've had a lot of fun out here. Hopefully I can find some pictures I can insert here. But like I said, salmon season's been terrible for like the last 10 years. Pinks, every other year the pinks come in, and they used to be about 5-6 pounds. You could catch tons of them. You could catch 20-30 in a day, easy. The limit was 4. Last time I went was about 8 years ago, something like that. And I only caught 6 fish the entire season. It was a joke, and all the fish were about 1.5 pounds. So hopefully Washington State salmon fishery can get back to normal, that would be awesome. We'll go up to the hatchery soon. There's some steelhead, probably some late winter run Chinooks, and we'll check that out sometime soon. Hopefully in the next day or two. That'd be awesome. Right down here, there's a fishing spot where you got to use a rope to let yourself down. And many years ago, probably 12 to 15 years ago, I was fishing down there, and the guy next to me was huffing and puffing, an older guy. I'm like, "Oh, you all right, buddy?" You know, because he was trying to get back up here with the rope, and I was about to have a heart attack because it was not looking good. So he's like, "Let me help you out, man. I'll carry your stuff up there." I carry his stuff up here. I get back down there. He explains to me, he's like, "Yeah, I'm having surgery tomorrow." I believe he said on his kidney or something like that. He's like, "I'm not supposed to eat all day, so I haven't eaten in 24 hours, and I feel really weak." I'm like, what the? I'm like, "Oh my goodness, dude. Like, I think I'm going to have to call an ambulance or something." Got him out of here. His truck was parked right there. And he laid down in the back of his truck with his waders on, everything like that, and just passed out. I come back up about 2 hours later after I was fishing, and he was just there sleeping, and I woke him up. I'm like, "Are you all right, dude?" You know? And I ended up getting him to call his wife to come get him, and he left his truck here overnight. That was so ridiculous. Ran into him about a week later, and he was fishing it up. Said surgery went good. A lot of crazy times around this little part here, right across from Craven Farms, Snohomish River. Many good times, many crazy times. Many fish caught. So I've seen some splashes here or there. I don't know if it's fish or what the deal is. It's not really the time of the season. Could be some steelhead rolling through. Like I said, up at the hatchery, they've pressed through. There should be a good amount in the holding pens over there, and it would be pretty fun to get some of those on video. This thing doesn't zoom in very good. I need to get a legit camera, but other than that, it should be pretty cool. You walk where you park, you can walk about 10 feet to the first holding pond. It's the Gold Bar Hatchery up Highway 2. It's about 30 miles, 20 miles, I don't know, something like that around here, from here. So it's not too far, same part of the river. It turns into the Wallace River up there, and then it goes into the hatchery, the holding ponds, and you can see some monster kings. I've been there and seen 20, 30-pound kings in the holding pens, and they're just right down below you, so would make for some good video. The water's pretty gross right now, which does hinder that, but it's pretty shallow and much further up the river. So, but yeah, like I said, we had a bunch of snow. We had followed by just a ton of rain. That was a fish right there for sure. But that rain was insane. I think we had like a half-inch one night, and that was right after the snow. And I should have come down here and checked it out. But the waterfront in the Puget Sound was flowing over, and Edmonds and Mukilteo. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, just figured I'd throw together a little video real quick here. One of my favorite spots in the world right here. I didn't get that beaver on there. It's right down below me here where he lives. There's a bunch of them, but there's one that's always there. See him every time I come by. He slaps his tail, gets all pissed off. But yeah, good times. All right, well, that's probably going to do it for me here at the Snohomish River. Just an excuse to get out, get a little bit of exercise. But yeah, I love this place. Figured I'd share it with you guys, to the many dozens of people that could possibly watch this. But yeah, it's good times. Appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, it's amazing. I'm going to try to do a lot more videos. It gets dark really early around here. It's not even 4 o'clock right now. It's getting to be dusk. But I've got a lot of ideas for videos. I've got some surprise videos coming up in the next few days. That should be interesting, but we'll see how that works out. All right, talk to you guys soon. Well, maybe a thumbnail, huh? Right on. Yeah, real quick before we go here. Please don't burn pallets. You see how many nails? They get all over the parking lot. Just nails everywhere. I've seen people with pop tires around these parts. many, many, many times. So many nails. Please don't burn pallets.